this mission. Let's see if we can do better this time. Here we go. We are back at the bar, about to
This is Evensong.
initiate the
It works on goats.
Well, then it'll work on the Azadi too, eh?
worker sleeping powder, sleeping plant. Let's follow him and watch and wait for the signal for him to fall asleep.
Those tubes will make our lives better.
Really?
One more ale in the house, Dan.
Take 3, take 4, take 5.
What a lovely head.
Life's
It smells different. Malty, sweet. It's almost like the sugar ale from Southern as a Day. Now, this is a brew, Vic. Tastes like home, this does. It brings tears to my eyes. It's simply spectacular.
It begins once again. We have the objects.
Don't take too long out there. If he wakes up without his tubes, there'll be questions and I won't have any good answers.
Let's do these. Hurry up, loading screen. There we go. So what happened was, I was looking at an old version of this game. Guide to the old version, and that's why
It won't budge. It needs a special tool to open. There's air flowing from right to left, like a tempest in a tube.
there are 2 vents to open.
There's a powerful wind blowing from right to left, and it carries something with it. Too quick to see, too fast to grab.
What the heck was that?
Where did the orb come from? I should investigate where this pipe leads, hopefully to some answers. It's a map of the pipe network, with maintenance hatches marked in red.
Let's see. Let me see something real quick. Gotta work fast.
Since the raid on Old Town, they've sectioned off more of the city at night. You can pass, but you need to answer questions.
Think I just fucked up somehow. Oh, I was going the wrong way.
I need to find a way into that building tonight.
Were you here when we had that horrible mess the other day?
I don't think so.
Or one of them, what are they called? Them ground crawlers.
Rats?
That's it, rats. One of them rats got into the pipes. Whoa, got sucked right into the engine.
Whoa. That doesn't sound good.
Right, what a bloody mess.
Oh god.
Literally. Guts, bones, hair, blood everywhere. Had to shut things down. And it was us who had to clean it. Engineers wouldn't touch it, said their hands are too valuable. I guess ours aren't.
It's a soldier's lot, isn't it? We do the grunt work. That's how it goes.
Well, I guess they think cleaning out rat guts is more important
Ah,
than us keeping
damn it.
watch and protecting them engineers
God.
in there.
I don't even think
guess
about
so.
it. Anyway, let's see what to do next.
There's food left on the table.
So we meet again, Azadi.
Hey, it's
Pay or
Bip.
play for
Our
battle.
friend Bip.
Goddess, it's late, boy. You should be in bed.
So should you. What you doing now? Chasing rats?
The boy appears genuinely interested. I've been told this is rare in children. Perhaps I shouldn't discourage him.
Sure,
Yes,
let's
that's
explain.
exactly what I'm doing.
Are you that hungry? Rats taste like sewage. Trust me, you're better off eating table scraps.
I'm not eating the rat. I need it for... It's work-related. It is.
Okay, well, don't let me keep you from your rats.
Are you just going to sit there?
It's not every night I get a chance to watch you catch a rat.
Fair point.
I thought being a rebel was supposed to be more exciting than this. I mean, rats? Really?
Yams. A few weeks ago, I'd never tasted yams. Now I can't. It's a leftover cheese and meats plate. I've dined here. The food's good. I would never have left any bits uneaten.
Okay. Let's see. He can be useful sometimes.
Here's some particularly potent cheese. Filthy shadow spawn. Eat it. Eat it all. Is it breathing? I don't know. And I don't care. It's a rat, and it's not moving.
You got it! I really didn't think you would. I'm impressed. Well, that was fun. What's next?
Next, you go home and stop distracting me. Or I'll tell the other street urchins you have fleas.
I have no home. You know that. I sleep in the cellar of the Rooster and Kitten.
Good. It's the safest place around. So go back to your cellar and keep your head down. If I see you again tonight...
Please, got it. I'm sleepy anyways. That's why I'm going back. Not because you're telling me to.
And don't throw pebbles at Azadi soldiers.
Well, that went well. Let's see if we made it in time.
This is what's called an arm, in the parlance of the metal artisans.
See? Nothing suspicious. There we go. Hopefully no more suspicions. No suspicions here. No one suspects a thing. Tools are right there. A little wrinkled though. But anyway. Hang on, let me see something real quick. Let me check something. Let me talk to the bartender here.
He's out like an Iradian soldier on Rose Eve. You can grab his toolbox now, but be subtle about it. The room has eyes.
So he's saying the same thing. Tool time, baby. That was pointless. Anyway, moving on. I think I'll take my time now since all the tools are subtly returned to its owner.
This is what's called an arm in the parlance of the metal artisans. There's air flowing from right to left, like a tempest in a tube. Looks empty. There's a strong current of air flowing through it.
How do I put the damn thing in?
It's a pipe section. An elbow, I believe it's called in the parlance of metal artisans.
What if... Okay, I'm gonna look at a guide here. There we go. God.
What was that sound? It was a squishy sound, sort of like...
You've
Yep,
got to be
disgusting.
kidding me. Not again. Shut her down,
Ah,
ground
damn.
crawlers.
I guess it's on us to clean up the mess.
That bloody engineer in there is not going to do it. So yeah, it's on us.
Right. Well, let's get to it. No time like the present.
Moving on again. Damn it, I keep on going the wrong way. Or maybe this is the way. Oh, I see there. Oh, hello. We What's our objective this time? Investigate the building.
I don't know what these are, but they put me in mind of a lady's vanity, except with knobs. Lots and lots of knobs. He's one of the people who work here. I've noticed others like him entering and exiting. They're odd looking.
So it's just an investigation for this part. Fair enough, fair enough.
These are probably work tables, although I've never seen work tables with gauges and meters and knobs before. I don't know what these are, but they put me in mind of a lady's vanity, except with knobs. Lots and lots of knobs.
Anything in here? No.
These are probably work tables, although I've never seen work tables with gauges and meters and knobs before.
You're not supposed to be here. This place is for engineers only. Please leave or I'll be forced to call the guards. I have a very loud voice when I'm scared.
One sound, and you'll be standing on the slopes of a...
Apostle Elvani, you're famous.
I don't know what that means. What do you do?
Don't you know? I thought you would have known. You know, from back when you were... I'm in charge of the team that encodes the spheres that make the engine tick.
What engine?
The engine that... You know, the engine. There's only one engine. The one that encompasses the entire city. It's what all the pipes are connected to. Didn't they tell you anything when you were... You know, before you were a traitor?
Assume that I know nothing. What is this engine for?
The engine calculates. That's why they call it the calculating engine. Big numbers, complex equations. My team, we give the engine instructions about how and what to calculate. This is called coding.
I understood none of that.
You can't be here. You're a fugitive, and this is a restricted zone. That's like two things that mean you shouldn't be here, and I could probably think of more if you need me to.
I have a sword.
Looks like his mouth is not moving.
Those are two things that count in your favor. Granted.
So what does this calculating engine do? What's its purpose?
I'm really not supposed to. Right. Bigger sword. As I said, it calculates. I mean, it does more than that, but that's what it was built to do. Its core functionality. It adds, subtracts, multiplies numbers, big numbers, and it does things with those numbers. Like, have you ever watched the stars in the sky at night?
I'm not just a man with a sword.
Of course. And you've seen how those stars move across the sky. Using a calculating engine, we can actually track those stars and predict where they're going to be in a year from now, or a century, or where they were a century ago.
Why are you tracking stars?
Well, we're not. I mean, it's just an example. We're not actually tracking stars. I mean, sure, we could if we wanted to, but... We're tracking dreams.
Dreams?
Dreams are very complex, which is why we need a big engine with lots of ticking parts to make complex calculations and predictions.
Right, so the part about not just being a man with a sword, assume that's all I am and start over.
Yes, fine. Those pipes crisscrossing the city, they're sort of like speaking tubes, connecting 100 sage masters, each with his or her own field of specialty.
So, it's like a university?
Well, I guess. Yes, this is a good comparison. A whole city filled with clever brains. The spheres pass messages between the different masters, and between them and us. We write messages, and we interpret messages. We tell the individual brains what to think about, and then they do the thinking, and report back to us. Now, this allows us to write ever more complex messages, until finally we have the code we need, the ultimate message. That one we send to the tower.
Why?
Because that's where the biggest brain of them all is located. This is the hub of the pipe network, the engine's core, its heart, the nucleus of the meta... Well, you understand. The fact is, this is the most advanced and scientific task anyone's ever taken on, and we're doing it. You should be proud.
Why are you doing it?
Well, I don't quite know. Because we can? Because no one else can? Because the Prophet told us to, and gave us the tools to do it.
So, you don't know what it's for?
I write the instructions. I'm the man in the middle. Someone tells me what they need, and I tell the engine how to compute the answer. This is my job.
Who knows what the engine is for?
The Six, probably. The Prophet, certainly. Emissary Saya, I would imagine. This is above my pay grade.
Above your...
I was hired to write instructions for the engine and compute the spheres, not to ask questions. And not to answer yours either, Mir. You really should go before someone comes. We'll both be in terrible trouble. They usually check on me all the time. I wonder why they haven't.
I still don't understand. Why build all of this here in Mercuria? Why not in Sabir?
Because of the tower and what's below it. Vast eddies of, meta-energies.
Meta... Do you mean magic?
Magic? Magic? Of course not magic. This engine is the opposite of magic. It's the culmination of everything Azadir has strived for these last 100 years. An end to chaos and uncertainty. An end to superstition and irrationality. An end to magic. When the engine's fully operative and the programming complete, we won't need sorcerers or witchcraft anymore. We'll be able to do anything we want. With science. Reshape reality. Rewrite the laws of the cosmos. Remove death and disease, poverty, and warfare. The world will be run by scientists for the betterment of humanity.
What do dreams have to do with it?
The engine feeds on the building blocks of reality. Ideas, stories, dreams. Magic is highly detrimental to the system. See, sorcery causes chaos, injects uncertainties and fallacies into our calculations.
So, is that why magicals
are being relocated? We can't have them around while the engine's calculating. But as soon as we're done...
You believe they're being relocated?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. I mean, it's what they told us. Why would they lie? It's simple. The engine isn't compatible with magic, and we don't want anyone getting hurt. There's no room for sorcery in Mercuria. The magicals are better off in their new homelands.
They're being sent to prison camps.
Re-education camps. This is true, yes, but only temporarily. This is their first stop. Afterwards, they're given passage to their new homelands, where they can...
Do you really believe that? What would the Magicals be re-educated to do? Forget that they're Magicals? No, Firdaus. That's not the truth. They're imprisoned. Killed. They're not given a new home.
But they told us. They said they were... They promised they'd be safe and happy and... Oh, light protect them.
So this is why we're sending all the Magicals away from Mercuria? Because of the engine?
Yes. Yes. That's why. I didn't know. I didn't know. There are children.
There are.
They lied to us.
Do you need to remove all Magicals before starting up this calculating engine?
It's already running. I'm not... As long as the thaumaturgical interference is below the acceptable threshold for...
Pretend that I'm a very small and possibly very stupid child.
Oh. No. No, they don't need to get rid of all of the Magicals. Just enough not to disrupt our calculations. We'll be done instructing the network in a couple of days. After that, they can pull the lever whenever they want. That's the last component of the engine. The tower. The one that will start feeding on and molding the dreams. Changing the world for the better. Yeah. I believe the official ceremony is a few days from now. The emissary will be there, together with the First, and the Prophet, and please don't kill me.
I'm not going to kill you. But what you're doing here is not the will of the goddess, Firdaus. Something is going on. Someone's...
Kian. I had a feeling it was you.
Mia? Goddess, what are you doing here, Hami? Where are your men?
Right outside. They can be here in seconds. You, engineer, what's your name?
I threatened him. He played no part in this.
Firdaus. I'm Firdaus. You lied.
I beg your pardon?
You promised they'd be safe.
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Go, Firdaus. This is not about you. Just remember what I told you. You're not doing the work of the goddess here.
Who's this? Is that the
Old
enemy
Town is a
captain?
distraction. Valmont meant it to be a struggle, for my men to die. He wanted to take my mind off the investigation. Commander Valmont and the emissary have been lying to me about your death. Why is that?
Because I'm a danger to them. And it's not the only thing they've lied to you about. This engine.
You betrayed us. You joined the enemy.
To stop Saya and Vermont, not to fight our people. Not to fight you.
Sister Saya is the emissary. Commander Valmont is your superior officer. They are your people.
They are traitors, Mia. They have betrayed our nation, our faith, and...
You should have come to me first, Apostle. You should have come to me. Instead, you've shamed me. You've shamed Mother Utana, the Six, the goddess,
The Six.
your
Who's
nation.
the Six?
When I received word someone had been spotted entering this house, I had a feeling it was you. I entered alone for two reasons. One, as a courtesy to the mother. It would break her heart again to hear that you perished in dishonor, fighting my guard. And two, you're living proof that Vamon has lied to me. I cannot reveal my hand to Vamon, but I also cannot let you go. You'll surrender to me now, without struggle, and you'll be brought to Sadir tonight, in secret. The courts will decide your fate. For the time being, while I sort out this mess, you'll be locked away under a false name. No one will know you're alive. When I'm ready to confront the commander and the emissary with their lies, I will reveal the truth about your survival, and you will cooperate every step of the way.
Ask Saya and Vermont about the camps, and what they're doing to...
You lied. You lied to us. You told us they would not be harmed. You told us they'd be safe. There were children!
Get off me, you idiot!
Go! Go, Kian! Make them pay for this!
Stop that! Get off me! I'll have you beheaded for this.
Shadow, damn you, man! Leave this place, now!
Is that Pip? Okay, but no, something is up.
Yes?
Mother, it's the General. He asks to speak with you.
Send him in, child. Honey, is anything the matter?
It's Kian. He's alive.
Goddess be praised. How do you know this?
He broke into the engine room down on City Green.
Light. What was he doing there?
Speaking with one of the engineers, Fadauz, a young man from the southern provinces. Kian said... Well, it's of no consequence. He's a traitor. He's joined the resistance.
But
It is as I suspected. We have been lied to by Vamon and the emissary.
for what reason?
That I don't know. Yet. And until we do, we cannot confront them, Mother.
I agree. We don't know how firm their grip is on the tower. If they know that we know... What about Kian? Was he... How did he look to you?
He looked strong. Different, but strong.
He must have his... Kian would never betray Azadir or his faith.
Perhaps, but that's what he's doing. I gave him the honorable choice to turn himself in and face righteous judgment. But he fled, like a coward, when the engineer attacked me.
Attacked?
I don't blame the man. Kian poisoned his mind with baseless lies. My men detained him, and I placed him somewhere safe, somewhere he can't tell anyone what he saw and heard. Out of Vamon's reach. We need to keep this between us, or we run the risk of alerting the commander and emissary Saya. Much as I'd like to hunt down Kian myself and put him to the sword, we must be patient.
Let's trust the goddess, honey, to illuminate our path and bring us to the truth.
I certainly hope she will.
Alright then. We're gonna call it a day in a few moments, so stay tuned for the next chapter in the Dreamfall chapters book. Speak with others. Calling it a day because I'm really tired.